So this Euro Pound analysis for Monday the 14th of May. Now let's just have a look at our prices and where prices may likely go. So we've had price come down towards this 87.30, from which we've had prices recover to into this consolidation below the 87.50 level, retested the 87.30, from which we did see strong bullish buy side momentum take us back above the 88.20 level, broke above the 87.83. Very strong price action, breaking above the 87.83 and all the way up towards that 88.20. From which we have seen some sell side momentum coming to the market, bring us down towards that 88 level, along with the 200 period moving average, from which we found support, found resistance again in around that 88.20. So we do appear to be forming a bit of a range here. It's a bit too early to say, but we do appear to be forming a bit of a range. Upper end of the trade range being around that 88.20 to 88.30, lower end of possibly being around that 88 level. So we'll see if we do break out of this 20 pip trading range that we are developing here on the euro against the pound. So if we do find the resistance, we're looking for a move back down towards that 88 level. If we cannot hold support at 88, we're looking for a move down towards a very strong level of 873, where we do have the added confluence of the 400 period moving average, thus increasing likelihood of seeing bullish buy side momentum return to the market from this 8783. And if we do break down from there also with sufficient volatility and move down towards that 8750, well, I would expect to be the far end of the range here to the downside. If we can break and hold above the 8820, we're looking for a move up towards a very strong level of the 8851. Successful break from which we're looking for a move up towards that 8874, which is a very strong level of confluence, which I'm going to mention later. And if we do see sufficient volatility to take us beyond the 8874, the very next level that we are looking at is a move up towards that 8914. Now, let's just have a look at the high times. So we'll have a look here at the monthly chart, and as we can see here on this monthly chart, we've been pretty range bound since late 2017, and continue to be in that trading range. So we've overall, the euro does appear bullish based on the previous action here. We found that resistance in around that 92 level. We've gone into this period of consolidation, so it's likely Brexit related. So once any issues with Brexit are sorted, we're likely to see a directional move on the euro against the pound, as details of any, as the market will have a clearer direction, I suppose. Central bank will also have a clearer policy direction. But overall, we've been a bit of a trading range here on the monthly chart on the euro pound, despite the strong move to the upside. Now, let's just have a look here at the weekly time frame. Something very strange going on here. Let's just try this again. Goodness me. So my charts are frozen, which isn't great. Which is the second time that's happened today. Goodness me. So what I'm going to do is, seeing as those particular charts aren't working, so let's just head over to the weekly chart here on the euro pound. So on this weekly chart here on the euro pound, let's delete that. We can see that we're clearly within a, let's remove all of this. Here on this weekly chart, we found a resistance in around the 90 level. Found support in around that 86, 63. And again, we've seen prices break down slightly from the lower end of the trading range, but we've seen a recovery back into the trading range. So we'll see if we do get a move up towards that 89.14, which has historically been acted as resistance, or whether we will see a turnaround and see that continued sell side momentum here in the euro against the pound. What we'll do now is we'll have a brief look here at the daily chart. And over on the daily chart, here on the euro pound, we can see we formed our lows, a higher low, and another higher low. So there is a possibility of seeing that continued upside momentum up towards that 88.51, successful break from which we are looking at 88.74. Beyond that, we're looking for 89.14. Now, of concern slightly are these retracements here, because even though we have had a series of higher lows, we've had pretty deep retracements, suggesting that there is still a degree of bearish overhang on this market. So there is still a degree of the bulls don't have complete conviction and control of this market, and there is still a bearish overhang in the euro against the pound. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the euro pound analysis. Thanks for watching.